Hi. So, as I promised, every week I would like to introduce a new product in the market and talk about the technical specification of that product. Today, I found this gateway from Helmholtz. If I am not pronounce it incorrectly, let's see. Yeah. So they are producer of gateways which connect different field bus protocols to each other. So for example, if you're working with Profinet, for example, you can connect it to Profibus or Modbus or EtherCAT. So based on your application, you have a variety of possibilities to connect these field buses to each other, and it gives you enough accessories to easily plug and play and yeah, connect your sensors or controllers to each other. Let's go through this German technical specification. So Helmholtz is the name of the company. For example, they have PN coupler, which is between Profinet and Profinet coupler. This is specifically for sensor base or IO base or remote IOs that needs to be connected to each other. And as you see, basically it is based on Profinet. So from one side is Profinet, and from the other side, for example, this one is Profibus, and yeah, so you will connect from one side your Profibus and the other one Profinet, and the configuration is also based on GSD file, GSDML database. So they are somehow a text-based file that kind of define the connection of protocols to each other. So you have to get this data from the manufacturer of that device, or you can also maybe find it on the Helmholtz website. You have to check it out. But basically, from the PLC perspective, you have to get it from the manufacturer of that producer of that product. So yes, the other one is Profinet Modbus TCP, which is also basically available for devices that works on this domain on Modbus. And as I said, the interesting thing is that just you need to get this files and GSD or GSDML files, and then you don't need any extra software to configure the connection and protocol. So the other one is Profinet Ethernet IP. The devices that so Profinet and Ethernet so similar, but Profinet basically is for Siemens. Profinet and Profibus. So if your device are working on based on Ethernet, you have to get such a gateway to understand each other, so to communicate each other. And the last one here is Profinet to MQTT coupler. MQTT also is a fieldbus protocol that it's like that you have a publisher and you have a broker, and this broker is connected to subscriber. And so every time that the publisher publish something, so it goes to the broker, and the broker send this data to the subscribers. So it doesn't matter how many. So you have subscribers, and this broker is somehow integrating two parts, so two sides of this communication. So this gateway also is available between Profinet and MQTT. That's it. So I think that you can go through this website and this manufacturer, and you will find probably the suitable uh, gateway that you need for your application. So the second thing that I would like to talk today is I am actually a subscriber to a newsletter, so-called automation newsletter from SBS Magazine, and this publication goes back to 26th of October this year, and I found it interesting that I wanted to share with you. So it's a little bit it has focused a little bit about the market in Middle East specifically, and for specifically for Israel. So as you see in this picture, you have Middle East, the countries like Iran, which is the country that I come from, Israel and Saudi Arabia and United Arab Kingdom. Yeah. So you see that Israel, although it's a very small country and it has only about 10 million people, according to this newsletter, the income or annual income is about 500 billion euro, which is it's really big. I think for a country which is very small and also had only 10 million people, is 500 billion euro. And according to this newsletter, as I said, it is even bigger than Austria, the market, the potential of the market. And also it is mentioned that electro industry, for specifically for Israel, in 2022 was something around 37 billion euro, which if you compare it with the other countries like Iran, is 20 billion euro, and Saudi Arabia 25 billion euro, and for United Arab Emirates is 49 billion euro. In comparison, Israel is very progressive, and I think from the technology point of view, there are available a lot of innovative companies that are based in Israel. So there is really big potential in this country, and it's also written here that Israel takes the 23rd position in the world in comparison in the market of electro industry. Here it's a little bit more details. For example, 2022 for Israel, 70% are electronics. Automation, for example, is 15% of this 37 billion euro. And so in the energy sectors or others, medicine, 8% and 7%. So this is very, so you have to also, for example, consider that, like for example, Iran has about 85 million population. Saudi Arabia is in about 35 million people, and only United Arab Emirates is more than Israel from the market point of view. But as I said, as a point of technology and startup, especially Israel is playing very well actually in the region. And the last diagram shows a general view about the Asia, Europe, and America in the next 5 years until 2028 in the production of machinery. And you see that the rise of the market in Europe is is progressive, but not as much as Asia. You see that the increase in Asian market is probably much more than Europe or America. All right, that was some summary about the market today. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Thank you and see you again.